Welcome to Wigan and Leigh Hospice's Remembrance service. My name is Jo Carby and I'm the Clinical Director here at the hospice. On behalf of all the hospice staff and volunteers, I would like to welcome you all to this short ceremony. We hope that each one of you will gain support from this as you journey through your own sadness, grief and sense of loss. This is an opportunity for you to spend time thinking about the people that you love and whom you have lost. A time for you to remember and honour their memory. On behalf of the hospice community, I want to thank you for the privilege you give us by letting us share in the care for your loved one and for you and your family. There is a time for everything, for all things under the sun. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to laugh and a time to cry. A time to dance and a time to mourn. A time to seek and a time to lose. A time to forget and a time to remember.
Miss me, but let me go. When I come to the end of the road and the sun has set on me, I want no rights in a gloom-filled room. Why cry for a soul set free? Miss me a little, but not too long, and not with your head bowed low. Remember the love that we once shared. Miss me, but let me go. For this is a journey that we all must take, and each must go alone. It's all part of the Master's plan, a step on the road to home. When you are lonely and sick of heart, go to the friends we know, and bury your sorrows in doing good deeds. Miss me, but let me go.
Look for Me in Rainbows by Vicky Brown. Time for me to go now. I won't say goodbye. Look for me in rainbows way up in the sky. In the morning sunrise when all the world is new, just look for me and love me as you know I loved you. Time for me to leave you. I won't say goodbye. Look for me in rainbows high up in the sky. And in the evening sunset when all the world is through, just look for me and love me and I'll be close to you. It won't be forever. The day will come, and then my loving arms will hold you when we meet again. Time for us to part now. We won't say goodbye. Look for me in rainbows shining in the sky. Every waking moment and all your whole life through, just look for me and love me as you know I loved you. Just wish me to be near you, and I'll be there with you.
We now come to our central act of remembrance, where we will light a candle in honour and remembrance of the loved ones who are gone. You may wish to join us by lighting your own candle at home, or take a moment at the end of this service to light it. We will now have a silent space in which we hold in our thoughts and give thanks for the person we are here to remember, for those around us, those we love and who love us, for those who cared for our loved one, for those who help us in our grief.
My Memory Library by Sarah Blackstone. Imagine if I was given just one moment, just a single slice of my past. I could hold it close forever, and that moment would always last. I'd put the moment in a safe within my heart's abode. I could open it when I wanted, and only I would know the code. I could choose a time of laughing, a time of happiness and fun. I could choose a time that tried me through everything I've done. And if I'm feeling sad and low, if I'm struggling with what to do, I can go and open my little safe and watch my moment through. For me to pick only one moment to cherish, save and keep is proving rather difficult as I've gathered up a heap. But I'm building my own little library, embedded in my heart, for all the moments spent with you before you had to part. I can open it whenever I like. I can pick a moment and watch it through. My little library acts as a promise. I'll never, ever forget you.
As we have taken time to remember the person who has died, we would now like to turn your focus to yourselves and your future. We all grieve in our own ways. There are no rules, no time frame, and no judgment. As you move through your grief, you may find that it comes in waves, ebbing and flowing. Sometimes you may feel calm, and sometimes you may feel overwhelmed. This is completely normal. It is important to give yourselves the permission to take pleasure in moments of joy and happiness that come your way. Your life will not be the same again, but you will gradually heal and rebuild yourselves around the pain and loss you have suffered. To quote the wise words of Helen Keller, "What we once enjoyed and deeply loved, we can never lose, for all that we love deeply becomes part of us."